Hello, here we are at our South Boulder wastewater treatment plant as we wrap up this week's Ordinary Council meeting. One of the outcomes from our Ordinary Council meeting was for Council to receive the odour report. Now, this report was commissioned based on the feedback from our community saying that there is a strong odour problem happening. Now, we've all smelt it. We all know that there's some odours in our community, but where is it coming from and what can we do about it? That report's now been presented to Council. It does remain confidential at this stage due to many other businesses or sources that are part of that particular odour problem. However, we've instructed our CEO to talk with those affected businesses and have a report delivered in March back to the community. That's our commitment to transparency. And while obviously there are some business issues within that to try and resolve for many of the other businesses, as a city, we are taking a control of what we can do. This is a complex problem, unfortunately, with multiple contributors, but we're focused as a city and as an organisation on doing our part to improve conditions at our South Boulder wastewater treatment plant, which was identified in the report as one of the emitters. We are a council that considers matters that we might not always get right. With that in mind, Council considered a late item at this week's Ordinary Council meeting around our Burt St roadworks. In particular, Council are keen to review the processes and the decision making around this particular item, alongside looking at meeting with retailers to understand their implications, which have been many, we know those in the community, and we'll look at how we can future-proof further disruptions in our community to ensure businesses are less affected moving forward. Currently, the city does not have a framework in place to provide support to our businesses during work processes and projects. We want to ensure this framework is in place for the future. Engaging directly with affected businesses is essential. That's why we're asking our CEO to develop a program that offers meaningful support to businesses during major projects. Here we are at Usher Park, where I learnt to play T-ball back in 1989, running around as a little whippersnapper with a baseball glove or a T-ball glove that was probably half the size of me. Usher Park last night, alongside the Goldfields Oasis, were approved for lighting works with our tender awarded, which means our procurement teams can get started on that process to upgrade the lighting here at Usher Park and also Goldfields Oasis Sporting Field number 2. Alongside that, we also awarded a tender for air conditioning for our city admin office, and our tree pruning and tree maintenance tender as well was awarded last night. Just wrapping up, don't forget you can catch up with the Ordinary Council meeting and also the electors meeting in its entirety through the city website and also through our YouTube channel, alongside links through our social media. And just over here at Centennial Park, our Australia Day celebrations kick off from 8 o'clock on Australia Day, that's this coming Sunday. Our Great Aussie Breakfast provided by the Rotary Clubs combining of Kalgoorlie and Boulder, alongside our Australian Citizenship Ceremony, our Australia Day Awards, and our Walk of Fame recipients being announced for 2025. Hope you can join us on Sunday for Australia Day. In the meantime, it's going to be a warm few days across the city. Do your best to keep hydrated. Make sure your pets have got water. Also, at the same time, look after your neighbours during these warm times as well. Thanks very much for the opportunity to provide you an update today. And don't forget, you can be kept up to date at all times through ckb.wa.gov.au.